I thought I'd do a quick update. I'm just trying to open my water. It's real tight. I've been talking to a couple friends about my engine. My dad says bad valve. I kind of agree with him, but after talking to a couple of my friends, one guy works at O'Reilly Auto Parts. We do have a couple of them up here. I did pick up a spark plug. Where did it go? Spark plug I picked up was a Champion J8C from O'Reilly Auto Parts. It matches that one. Basically, what transpired to find that one is that I was looking around on the internet, found a Jalopy journal, saying that a blue camper, a Blue Crown or Husky M7 is the same as a Champion H10, and a H5 is one heat range colder. So my logic led for me to believe that a one heat range hotter than the H10, which I found out by talking to Champion spark plugs, their Federal Mogul, that it would be H12. When I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts, that H12 was at J8C. And when I was looking on the internet for Tecumseh H25, they specified a Champion C8. So that led me to believe that the C8C is the right plug. Spark still works, but I just want to rule that out. Now on to what I found out with my friends. I found out that from my friend is that the timing could be off by 1 or 2, maybe 3 teeth. Doesn't matter which direction. That's what he believes that could cause my issue. No suction, but have compression. Exhaust coming out, or air coming out of the exhaust. I did feel a slight suction, just a very slight one. So that's what I believe is the problem. Is the suction is bad. Or the valve timing is bad. So I'm gonna have to take the rear can't even talk tonight. Rear cover off to check the timing. Before that, I have to drain the oil. Then after that, I have to make a new seal. Good thing I have this roll gasket paper. And yes, I do believe that is wide enough. Cats like to chew on this, so I have to hide it from them. Anyways, so that's what I believe is the problem, is that the timing could be off. I did check the valve lash. I did write down the valve lash and the spark gap. The spark gap is supposed to be 30 thou. Gap the plug, so that's right. From H25, which is Tecumseh motor, 2.5 horsepower. The intake is between 4,000 and 8,000, and the exhaust is between 102,000 and 203,000. And I did check it with my set of feeler gauges, and they work. And yeah, they're in between, so I don't have to deal with that. I'm gonna also probably take the head off again, so I can check the condition of the valves. Putting everything back. I don't know where my belt went. I'll find it later. I did pick up this little LED light. You can see there's a wire but I've been tinkering with it. That's how bright it is. Yeah, so basically it's two rows of cob LEDs. This plate comes off, then this plate comes off with the outer switch. Then you're left with this and the inside switch. Takes 3 AAAs. So I was wondering what voltage does this thing run at. Pulled out my multimeter, which is a Innovato Innova 3300. Great multimeter for a DIYer. And I somewhat traced the batteries, and they're in series. So that's 4.5 volts. So I wrote down in there, you hardly can see it, no load, 4.5 volts. Load is about 3.3. And this little resistor right here is 100,000, plus or minus 5%. You can kind of see, just a simple switch. They're bright. It's bright. So, and what I'm thinking is I could use this system, modifying it just a little bit, and use the generator to power that. I'll still use the switch. I'll have to do some soldering, add some leads, subtract some leads, yada yada yada, and presto. Hopefully. This is a little hat LED. It's a 3-watt, 4.5 volt. There are the batteries, and it is in series. So that little cob LED light was like $3.99 or $4.99 or was it $6.99? I can't remember at Ace Hardware. And they sell quick. My grandma actually wanted 3 of them, so I got her 3, and I also picked this up because this is a little big. It's 200 lumens. It's a nice light, but it's very tricky because it was sitting for a long time and there's corrosion inside, so I don't use it much. I really like this. It fits on a hat. You can see my dad used to work at Alltech, Highline Equipment up here in Duluth. No longer works there. That's where I got that hat from. And I use this, and it's a nice hat. And plus I like using it when it's raining. That way I don't get my glasses all dirty. I don't remember where I found this little LED magnifying glass. I actually had to use this to find that bands. Yeah, I did little notes. If you can see that, I wrote down what it was, just so I was using a video from Big, I can't remember his name. He's somewhat of a YouTube. He did a thing on basic electronic components. He did resistors, and I used his chart, and also online charts. I will put the links in the description for the resistor charts in the description because I found them very helpful. There's probably a resistor in this. Yes, it does bend. Holy cow, I'm already at 10 minutes. I still need to do more work on the motor mount. I still have that on SolidWorks. Thanks for my friend for the advice on the valve timing with the cam, and for helping me design that motor mount, because I wouldn't have even known where to start. And thank you for helping me with that. I used a little screwdriver. This is the large screwdriver end on from this Ace brand two-sided screwdriver, small and large. I don't know what size they are. I also do have a couple kits with a screwdriver, so that's there. Yes, I know I'm 20 years old and I have a beard and starting to get a mustache. I like it like that. It makes me look older. School's going a little bit better because I don't think I told you this, but one of my classmates wasn't doing his fair share of the work. But now he's doing that. He water jetted the top of the spinner and the base plate of our robot, which I'm kind of glad he's starting to do stuff. He also worked on wiring for a little bit. Yeah, I still am working on that gearbox. Yeah, that's a project in itself. Yeah. I will be doing a video when I get a chance of the rear cover like partially tear down. I will be taking the head off. I do need the valve tool to pull the springs off. I will be getting that hopefully next week. I just have to email the guy so he knows I'm coming. So yeah. Can't think of anything else, so yeah, I was sick during spring break and I also worked the full week, so I'm pretty tired. It's about 11:15, March 23rd, 2016. Date stamp for whoever wants it. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And please check the links below. They might come in handy. I'm just going to put them out there. They're readily available. I just searched Google the band colors value. So, yeah. I should do a video on this little robotic arm that I got several years ago. I don't know what the batteries are like in that thing. They use like D cells. They're probably hard to come by this time of the year. Or this time of... yeah, I probably should end here so I don't get too tired. Please rate, comment, please subscribe, comment, and rate. And, oh yeah, also like. See you in the next video.